It's a very big game tomorrow, and if there is a player who represents the heartbeat of this country currently, it's you. And when the questions about the team making it to the USA, Canada, and Mexico, you were smiling. I'm sure you understand why the people would want us to qualify as players. Is there pressure on you, and how do you deal with that?
Thank you for the question. I mean, obviously, from our point of view, we have personal goals and then things we want to achieve. So, intrinsic, we have pressure every time from the expectation from ourselves. So, and also we are representing the whole team and the whole of Ghana. So definitely there's pressure from every angle. But our motivation and our aim to qualify for the World Cup is the ultimate. So that's the motivation that gets us going in every pressure we find ourselves.
Alright, my name is Mohammed Kudus from Happy FM. Kudus, congrats on your first season in the English Premier League. That was a very impressive season you had there. But there's this general perception that our top players in Europe, when they come down to Africa, we don't see the same levels of performance. And you would also admit that your first game against Mali after the season was a very difficult one. What usually mitigates against our top players coming back home and playing at the same level? Is it the weather? Is it fatigue? Is it the quality of pitches we have? Is it just the structure of the teams? Or is it just the African football terrain that's difficult? What mitigates against players like you, players like Partey, players like Naki, that we don't see that same levels of performance when they play for our national team? Thank you.
Thanks for the question. First of all, personally, I can only speak for myself. In every game, whether Ghana, Europe, everywhere, my motivation and my approach is the same, which is to help the team win. And yes, with being one of the names they look out for in most of the games, everyone is quite important in the squad, whether on the bench or whatsoever. Like you saw against Mali, it's the guys from the bench that came to win the game. So everyone deserves the same respect and then motivation just as us. So we are all a team, you know. It's the point that matters, you know. Whether I score anyone or however I perform, you know, the most important thing is that the team wins and then we keep improving as players. So personally, I try to do my best in every place I find myself, you know. We started playing from here in Ghana, so there's no excuses in and it's difficult here, the weather and all of that, you know. There's things that come into play, but the opponent face the same as well, so there's no excuse for that. But in every game, I just try to do my best for the country and the team to get the 3 points, you know.
Two more questions from also you, and then Benghazi, then Writer takes the last one. We're out of here.
Okay. My name is Joseph Adamafio with Ghana Web. Kudus, in the game against Mali, your teammates were able to pull and come back to get the victory. And the outcome is something that we really struggle to do, getting a late winner and all that. Has this created a sense of belief for the Black Stars once again that we are capable of winning all the matches left in the World Cup qualifiers?
The belief has always been there, even though it hasn't been showing for the past game in the last part of the games. But like I said, you know, yeah, we all want to go to the World Cup, and that is the ultimate goal. So whichever route or however we do to go there, that's what we are trying to do, you know. Our coach has his philosophy and ways of playing, you know, but certain games we have to win the games in a tough way, you know. The most important thing is the 3 points, because every game matters here, so that's the ultimate goal.
Alright, I'm Asarabe, Uskani TV. Kudus, you've had some good performances for the Black Stars team. At other times too, you might not get it as you want. It's part of the game. But do you think that being switched from various positions, as you are good at playing right wing, left wing, sometimes playing the AM role, do you think that it plays a role in you performing well for the Black Stars team or otherwise?
I'm a player with the versatility to play in different positions, so definitely I see it as a positive way for the coach. So I can, whichever position I find myself in, I will do my best for the team, you know. But my best position is the attacking midfield, and which is the position the coach is using me here. So there's no excuse not to perform. I'll do my best in every game.
Okay. So, Kabireboa, Kumasi FM. So, Opani Kasa in Swasa. So, this is the last. Kudus, we're very, very proud of you as a nation. Kudus! Tomorrow we'll hear that in the stands. Coach, today is your 49th birthday, and on behalf of the Kumasi media and on behalf of the media in Ghana, we say happy birthday to you.
For Ghana not to let Mali get away from them early doors. Now then, Nuama doesn't find a way forward, has to go back now. The ball chipped forward down the channel, but it's asking a bit much of Antoine Semenyo, Bournemouth striker who's had a pretty decent season for the Cherries in the English Premier League. 8 goals this campaign. Often doing that coming off the bench as well. So he should be pretty fresh, Antoine Semenyo, just 24